Yes, kapow for you, Blue. This is the advantage of me going on slightly earlier in the day. Now, I did do a little bit of a faux pas with the audio, in that normally I set up a party first and then start the gameplay afterwards. However, being stupid, I've got to do that this time, even though this is the third time I'm on stream today. So, Blue and Steve, the thing I have to ask you is the audio levels okay? Can you actually hear me above the game? Oh, and also I have nibbles. Nom 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 nom. Cool. As I say, I did mess up. I just had to unplug the mic and put it back in, and now it's all fine. Hello, Mr. Bath. How are you doing? Actually, I beg your pardon. How's everybody doing? I don't normally do a 5-minute call before I start, so this is actually a bit weird. I didn't know whether to just, let you guys chat and get on with doing what you would do and then come in later, but I'm here, so okay. Before we actually start doing anything, we can have a bit of a catch up. As I realise it's been a bit of time since I've done one of these. How is everybody dealing with, that thing? Brexit, Blue, I have nibbles and wine gums. You're welcome to share. Hey Naomi, how are you doing? We've not spoken for ages. How are you? No problem. It's alright. Shadow off. Steve, ready to see this FF7 or new FF7? I have been very tempted to watch people play it online today, I will admit, but I'm going to try and hold off as well as I can. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm going to try and hold off on all the new stuff as much as I can, even though it's very tempting. To be fair, I know that they shouldn't be streaming it because Square asked them not to, but I don't begrudge anybody for getting it early. Until somebody in our community gets it early, and I'm going to be so jealous. Right, let's do some of this shindig. Now, anybody who was here last time knows that we finished by doing the Fort Condor reactor. I just have to pick up the huge materia from this dude here. Excuse me. And then we're going to have to... I'm going to have to work out what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. No, it's 12 o'clock somewhere, Ollie. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Hello, Big Boss Bird. Yeah, Ollie, it's 12 o'clock somewhere, but it's 5:30 our time. You go ahead, mate. Yeah, I have the ultimate materia, Naomi. And I did a bit of grinding for an hour before I started playing today, and I can actually use it. Because that's one of the things I hate about Ultimate. You can't use it until you've grinded enough to level it up. But we have it now. Excuse me. Okay, so the plan for today is to go for about 2 hours, as long as my connection holds up. So several of you will have seen today that I did a test with FF8 and then one with Bastion. The one with FF8 was fine. The one with Bastion was not so good. It was fine, but it was foggy around the edges. So I have a couple of irons in the fire. Those of you that follow me on Twitter will probably have seen some of this already. They sent me a deal, didn't they? So this we're going to say. Yes, today has been a day of testing, and before Tiny refutes it, I have now deemed myself the GLaDOS of this community. You will all be baked, and then there will be cake. Don't know why I'm saving because we've only just started, but there we go. Nope. Nope, my line. Don't care. Evil. Mine. It's going in the book. Can't have it. Right, we're going to go and see Cloud. Yep. I don't think it's Cloud's coma yet. But it's coming. At least she's not, kneeling in front of him this time. Excuse me. He said they're coming. Phrasing. So obviously it doesn't help that Cloud's not in your party throughout this point in the game, but I have to say I love Sid. So the fact that he's now the default leader, I'm not upset about that. Not that he actually gives that much of a shit anyway, but there you go. He is brilliant. He literally just does not give a fuck. Hey Ty, how are you doing? Thank you for popping along. Hello, Vlad. What are you going to do when the remake comes out? Oh, right, this stuff here. Are you still going to be avoiding stuff, or are you just going to go ahead and watch? I should keep that. Ooh, that went very, very slow. Not just like for you guys watching the stream, that went really slow for me. Ah, wow, you see. Oh, what have I done? Okay, it's fine. Maybe I just turn the speed down. Vlad, when I stream again, apart from the FF7 streams, the idea I had was potentially doing some old school GTA. Oh wow, that was damaging. It would help if I actually set up, haste and region and barrier. Yeah, sorry. I thought about doing some old school GTA, maybe GTA 3 to begin with. I'll probably download it and see how it goes. Test it, hey. Because, excuse me, when I tested earlier, I tested with FF8. And what I might do is go into that once I finish 7. I don't know, I honestly don't know yet. I can't tell you for sure, because I don't know. But I don't want to just be the Final Fantasy guy. And also, nobody streamed any GTA as far as I'm aware, so it'd be a good opportunity to do so. And also, I love GTA 3. It has my favourite radio station from any of the GTAs in that game, and yeah, just a chance to go back into that world might be fun. Don't know if there are trophies for it, but hey, we got away with that. To be honest, I wasn't actually paying attention towards my weapon at all. So it's a good thing I'd say I did some grinding beforehand and just saved all the limit breaks. Whoa! I mean, I could. So what? It can change. Cards subject to change. My thinking right now is that I was planning on streaming the remake. In fact, I was going to do a midnight stream, but it won't. The connection we have here, where I am now, it won't hold it. It won't hack it. Also, loads of people have already started streaming it, so you can kind of catch up with other people elsewhere. So yeah, I was planning to, but that's not going to happen. Things change. There you go. The plan I have at the moment is to do Wednesday night as normal. Now, normally I'll do 7:30, but because I took a couple of weeks away, Shell's already said that she's streaming at 7:30, so I was like, you know what, that's fair enough, I'm not going to make everybody choose, I'll go on before. So at 7:30 I intend to raid her, because she's doing more FF10. Next week I plan on being back at the same time. I'd also mentioned on Twitter about doing like a daily stream for an hour and a half, so I don't know yet how long it would be, but doing a daily stream in the afternoon for a little bit of time. So for our American friends, that'll be in your morning. The thing that I have to decide, and you guys can help me out with this, because I will listen to you, I do read what you write, is whether to continue doing FF7 on a Wednesday night and to play other games on the afternoon stream, which is fine, or whether to bump FF7 forwards to just do FF7 until either I finish it or the remake comes out, which I'll probably be finishing because I don't think I'm that far away from the end, and then whether to do Wednesdays as my FF stream and then just do other games in the daily one. I don't know yet, I haven't worked it out, but as I say, I will listen to advice on what you actually want to see. I don't know. Kind of alcoholic market acquired. Well, I'm going to have to stick with my Pepsi Max at the moment. Not really my fizzy make feel nice of choice, but it'll do. Excuse me. At the moment I'm kind of leaning towards... What that... Why am I getting grief? It's not it. I didn't even pick it. It's just why it's here. I've got Coke, but it's in the fridge. Proper Coke, not diet. So yeah, I'm leaning towards just carrying on playing FF7 on a Wednesday and doing other games in the daily stream. That's where I'm leaning at the moment first, so we'll see how it goes. I haven't even tested GTA yet. I might get it, test it, and it can't hack it, but I'm kind of hoping with it being, quite honestly, terrible graphics, PS2 graphics, that it will be fine. Okay. I wasn't prepared for this. So basically, Medeal blew up. Hey Vlad, I think I've convinced myself to do GTA 3, so you'll be able to watch that. Yeah, Medeal blew up, and Cloud and Tifa both fell into the live stream. So Tifa somehow is in Cloud's subconscious, and she's going to try and piece him back together and work out what's wrong with him. So basically this part of the game is where we work out Cloud's past and what the hell's been going on throughout the whole game since the very beginning. Since part 1, way back when. Hey you guy, Harvey. Yeah. Hey Brick, I love your brick, that's right. Okay. Okay, so let's do Cloud's coma. That's fine, Harvey. You do you, mate. This is going to be quite story intensive, this part of the game. But as I say, this is going to be quite spoiler heavy. As I say, it just goes into Cloud's past. Thanks, Vlad. That's why I'm giving you the bit of a heads up. Yeah, it does say why he is the way that... Well, not why he is the way that he is, but it certainly goes towards explaining it. Why there are differences in what Sephiroth had shown him and what he thought. Laters, man. Fan of fans. Man of fans. No, I say it depends on what I'm doing, because At the moment, I'm planning to keeping Wednesdays as FF centric. GTA 3 will be the daily one, unless I switch it around. Depends on what you want. If you want me to do FFs as dailies, and then do GTA on Wednesday, that's fine. I would actually like to do some new games at some point, but as I say, I just can't. It won't hack it at the moment. Again, I'm purposely taking this bit a little bit slower than normal, just so you get to read the text boxes that come up. So we saw this scene a couple of times. I saw it once in the flashback at Calm, and then again when Sephiroth showed it to us. But this is the actual truth. Who's snobby? So this is what we saw before. This is how Cloud thinks it, and now Tifa's pointing out the truth. He's actually wrong. It wasn't him. No, Tony. If you hadn't been busy enough throwing me shade, you would have heard me say this is where the truth comes out. This is actually what happened. Although to be fair, she's actually wrong with that as well. Ah, pizza, man. Food chat. So, what type have you got? What? Give me the lowdown. Is it thin crust? Ollie, comment 69. Well done. Is it thin crust? Is it deep pan? Is it stuffed crust? Is it? What base have you got? You might have just seen the dark-haired dude going into the screen there. What toppings have you got? Come on, if we're going to do food chat, let's do it properly. No, it was not Cloud, the member of Soldier, that came to Nibelheim. I just want to get the lowdown, you know. Is it this one? Nicey nice. Deep pan all the way. I can't hack thin crust. What's all that about? This is the one I quite like the way the camera moves in. Yeah, I love the way this camera moves in. That's really cool. Oh, are we talking about Harvey's Bloodborne plat? Which he absolutely owned, aced through, smashed. Yeah, there is. There's my E for 1 platinum. Don't roll your eyes. Hello, hello, Chaos High Road Phoenix Gaming. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Are you looking forward to the remake? Have you ordered it? Have you pre-ordered it? Have you got it already? I, for one, cannot wait, but I have it on digital downloads. It's still another 8 days and a few hours until it lands into my greasy little palms. And you came into the chat just as we were doing food chat about pizza. So if it's for me, gotta have deep pan, preferably stuffed crust. Although I've been seeing adverts about how Chicago Town Pizza do their stuffed crust with tomato, and it's like, what? That's completely wrong. You just stick cheese inside the stuffed crust. That's how you do it right. So yeah, deep pan, stuffed crust, and all the meats. You idiot, Tifa. He wanted you to notice him. The pair of them are just stupid. They obviously both love each other. Ollie, I've not tried that. Willing to give it a go, but preferred the cheese, to be honest. So yeah, Domino's is the place of choice at the moment. Yes, this sounds good. Meat piece, deep pan, all the way. Excuse me. Yeah, Tifa and Cloud, they do need to get it together. But unfortunately, even in not the sequel. I beg your pardon. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. Chaos, thank you very much. Because it doesn't sound as good. That's how I know. As I said, I'd try it, but just give me the cheese. Now, preferably. So we go to Tifa's house. Again, really cool camera work. That's excellent. It's quite stalky, that Cloud. I only used to look up at it from outside. He was not a cool kid. Like all the cool people are, he was not a cool kid. Thanks very much, Vlad. We're talking about you. She doesn't want to go. She doesn't want to see him. Thanks, Vlad. Tifa always used to have her own group. Why is Ollie psycho about garlic bread? What's wrong with it? Do you just not like it? That's what children do, mate. They laugh at stuff. They be children. Nice point, Tifa. Well made. Okay, Ollie. So if Ollie won't eat garlic baguette, will he have normal garlic bread? And again, it doesn't matter because I will eat all of the garlic bread in your stead. It is fine. So now we get adult clothes. He just... Aww. Oh, poor boy. He just wanted some friends. No, Steve, mine. I claim Ollie's garlic bread. Mine. Mine. Mine, mine, mine. So again, this scene at the beginning gave the impression that Cloud and Tifa were quite close for him to call her out to the world, but apparently they weren't at all. She just used to think about him after he'd gone. So yeah, this is might be a bit confusing for everyone. This is not a special day, this is a bad day. Yeah, she acted like she didn't notice him until he'd gone, Again, this is probably likely to be like part 3 of the remake kind of stuff. What I should do, look, I'm just a small child, I'm going to go into these dangerous mountains. That's it, just go off in a huff. Take everybody into danger with you. It's fine. It's fine. See, that's the sensible one. Running off. Oh, gimme garlic butter and melted cheese. Now. Deliver. Actually, if Harvey's still here, deliver, please. Who did the sub? Who did the subbing? Who did the good and bad thing at the same time? Is this Andy? Oh, thank you very much, mate. What? What did I do? Oh, what did I do this time? Oh yeah, so Harvey, you're supposed to make or get a garlic, butter and cheese baguette, and you're supposed to deliver it to me. Hype! Hype! Andy, you're such a generous sausage, aren't you? People say thank you, Tim, and we don't. I don't have emotes, but in fact that is something I need to sort out. But thank you very much, matey. So basically, a Cloud gets the blame for Tifa being hurt, even though it wasn't his fault at all. Blue, what you're supposed to do is just lord it over people. Look at me. Look at how good I am. I'm subscribed. Look at my thing. It has that funky little symbol next to it. Yeah, I know. I do actually have to do things for this channel. I need to be better. Yeah, Andy, that's fine. You go and get that pizza. You go get that bad boy. Chaos, yeah, the remake. Oh yeah, I would have streamed it if I hadn't changed house and this one had such bad connection. But yeah, it will be something I'm doing fairly often. I want to plough through that bad boy. Phrasing. Let's go back to Nibelheim again. So yeah, we're just trying to piece together the real Cloud. Let's go back to Nibelheim. That's where it all kicked off, really. So yes, so this is going to be story heavy. And then hopefully after that we still have time. No, plenty of time actually for some action. Let's go to the reactor. Sorry, it kicked off. Ollie and Tiny singing some sort of Kylie song that was in my head. So if I remember rightly, this is where we find out exactly what happened. Oh, who's this dude? No, it's not Cloud. It's Cloud's substitute, or Cloud is this guy's substitute. So, excuse me, the reference that people are making is that I randomly had Can't Get You Out of My Head stuck in my head, ironically. And yeah, that became a thing. Lots of things. So this dude's name is Zach. You probably heard a reference. He's the guy, the main character from FF7 Crisis Core. So originally we had Cloud going to fight Sephiroth. This time it's actually Zach. And this is what actually happened. It was Zach that was there instead. Nah. No more snoring. No more snoring. No Stevie and Hot Pants either. Oh Christ. There's an image you did not need. Although I do have the fridge working quite nicely for me today. Where was Cloud? What happened? See, Cloud was there. He does fight Sephiroth. And he does stab him. Yes, there is. That's it. He's not a member of Soldier at all, he's just an MP. Ollie didn't have to have the second half of that sentence, I just need a pint. So Cloud was there the entire time. He's the guy that was outside. Tifa and Cloud are idiots. No, we do not need any recordings of me snoring, thank you. I'm surprised that even you lot around the world can't hear me as it is. So yeah, basically Cloud never made it. He just wasn't that good. Zach was though. But he was still there the entire time. He was ashamed that he didn't want to see Tifa. Zach was doing squats. So even though Cloud wasn't a member of Soldier, Sephiroth still talks to him. Again, I think that kind of humanises Sephiroth a little bit more. He's not elitist. I know he goes bonkers, hence fire, but he will still talk to the MPs, even though they're just cannon fodder. And he does. He did keep his promise. More food chat, hey? More food chat. Oh, actually, bear with me. Give me a sec. Righty-roo. You got to see that and I missed it. What happened? That's no worries, Chaos. That's absolutely fine. That's it. Don't push your luck, Sonny Jim. You're not that good. You get lucky once. Phrasing. But Cloud's a bit pissed off. So yeah, Cloud's been stabbed through the stomach. Excuse me, with the Mazimoon, and instead of it killing him, he uses the sword to throw Sephiroth away. Although the sword also comes out at the same time. Which leads on to what happened after this. So we now know what happened at Nibelheim. What we don't know is what happened in between this and the start of the game. You got years there that are still missing. Pizza hype, hell yeah. You're making me hungry, you're making me hungry. But we pieced together Cloud now, so he's now back to being a half normal person. But then again, who's normal? It's less fun, surely. Excuse me. Again, I'm looking forward to see it in like 2 years' time or however long it is. I'm looking forward to seeing this in the remake. I'm looking forward to seeing all this in the remake. We know this, but just to see how they work it. Ollie, how did you know that I had wine gums? How did you know? Did I say at the beginning of the stream that I have nibbles and wine gums? Yes, people should be kind to Andy, as he was very kind to everybody else. Ha! Tifa, you stupid jerk. It's kind of her to say so. Yes, let's go back. So my party is full again, and I have Cloud in it. Excuse me. Cough and die. He'll get there. But you might like it, Red 13's tail, a little bit more in remake because it is supposed to glow. She is some kind of lady. We know this. But Red 13 will not be a playable character in the remake, in the one that's coming out next week anyway. He'll be in it at the very end, but apparently he's not playable. Unless they're saving that for the very end of the remake. Just kick her. It'll wake her up. It'll piss her off. Anger is a powerful motivator. There you go. He's alright then. Sorry. Sorry. He was never in Soldier. So we're going to hopefully hear a little bit more about Zack. Oh, so by the way, Zack is the fella that the couple in Gungaga had referenced. That's their son, the one that was in Soldier that went missing. But hopefully, if I can remember when we actually have to do it, we'll see what happened to him. In this playthrough, actually, that's a good question. Who did I have it with? I think it was Tifa this time. I've already done the Barrett date on a previous playthrough. I have the plat already, so I have done that. But I think this time it was Tifa. It'll be on the Twitch. So Chaos, all the videos that I do, they get exported to YouTube, and I put them back onto Twitch as well afterwards. So you might be able to see. Oh yeah, plat brag. You'll be able to see that there's a playlist of the 10 previous parts of FF7 that I've done. They're all there. That one would be about part 6, somewhere around there. And yeah, hell yeah with the plat brag. It's not a difficult one, to be honest. The difficult FF ones are 9. That's actually the most difficult one. 10 took ages. That's right, Cloud. You're still level 60 something, so you're still going to be strong enough to finish the game. Right, so we're going to have to try and stop Sephiroth now. Hey, get off this train. How corny is that? Righty. Ah, 65 sounds bad. Who do we want in the party? We want... definitely need you 3 for healing. And then we'll have Tifa. As she bossed that boss battle earlier. Not earlier today, but... Shut up, Harvey. If we're really going to do plat bragging, I should do something like, I don't know, something like E for 1 that I just picked up randomly this week and... You know, put some time in, but I have the platinum for it. So we're supposed to go to Junon. Oh, no. That means keep you free, is that? Right, I sense I'm getting more shit in the chat while I'm paying attention to summons and stuff. And I can guess who's giving me that shit. Andy. Sass machine, mate. Righty. Let's not go to Junon straight away. Let us go somewhere else. We're going to go back to the Shinra Mansion. See if there's a cutscene there that we can do. And then we're going to do the underwater reactor. And then we're going to do another optional scene after that, which is also awesome. Nibelheim. But you know, first, let's go save. Why are you asking, Steve? No, I think we can do this now. I think. So basically I'm hoping to show you an optional scene, but I don't know if you can get it yet. I'm just finding out. These guys are nothing, man. Should be nothing. Ah, damn it. Damn it. Oh, they'll have to do. Well, you know, I'm game for a laugh. Just don't expect me to put it as my profile picture this time. Oh yeah, so people that don't know, my bio on Twitch, Steve is one that did that photo, or not that photo, but that drawing. And awesome it is too. Here we go, I think, yep. Yes. Okay, so you're going to get another flashback now. Pay attention. Okay, so that basically that just clears up a little bit of what happened after the Nibelheim reactor, and that Shinra took Zack and Cloud and basically just stuck them in those tubes inside the Shinra mansion. So they were exposed to Mako. Now, of course, Zack was part of Soldier, so he already had been through it and he could take it. So Tiny, Zack, and Cloud were in the tubes. So yeah, because Zack had already been exposed to Mako before, he was less susceptible to it, and he was able to make their escape. Cloud, not being part of Soldier, it was too much for him. He got Mako poisoning, and this is why he's gone all blah 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 blah. So it explains why, even though he's not part of Soldier, that he has Mako eyes. It also explains they've done Mako poisoning, and partially why he lost memories. In another flashback, which I think have to do with disc 3, it'll explain why. Actually, it might even do it here. Why he's got Zack's memories. In fact, I think it is now. Oh, who's having foods? And I missed. Harvey. Okay, see you later, matey. Thanks for popping on in. You know, I always appreciate it. To be honest, I do these streams just so we can have a natter and a bit of a chat. And apparently, organised Steve making pictures of me in Kylie Minogue's clothing. But hey ho. That's an image that Ollie definitely wanted. See, Zack's a good guy. He rescued Cloud, took him with him, and he'll still talk to him even though he's a vegetable. Yep, Zack doing more squats again. Hey Ollie, I decide around here what will be an emote. And at the moment I haven't decided anything. That's just laziness, I'm afraid. So this is where Cloud gets the idea of becoming a mercenary from, just because that tells him and it gets ingrained into his brain. So basically everything that Zack starts telling him now while he's got Mako poisoning, he absorbs and kind of puts into his own mind that that's him. It's where the two kind of fuse together. So when Aeris first met Cloud and she got Zack's vibes, that's why. Oh, here we go. This is the end of Crisis Core, which I fully recommend checking out on Sony's premier handheld, the PSP. Do I really need to explain Zack? He's dead is what he is. Very, very dead. Very, very dead. How dead? Cadaverific. He's a vegetable, just leave him. They could have saved themselves a lot of heartache if they just shot him right there. But yeah, certainly I recommend checking out the ending cutscene of Crisis Core. Okay, so Zack. He is, or was, an actual member of Soldier, first class. And basically he is kind of a blueprint for what Cloud has been throughout the game. So Cloud was never a member of Soldier. He was just an MP, but him and Zack were buddies, kind of. They'd hung out and been on a couple of missions together. The mission at Nibelheim happened, which Zack accompanied Sephiroth to, and then obviously Sephiroth went mad, but Cloud was there. After the Nibelheim incident, the two of them got left into these tubes. In fact, if you might be able to read, there's a scratch there, let's get out of here. So the two of them apparently were communicating about getting out. So Cloud had enough about him to scratch that in the glass. If you want to know about Zack, just seriously go and watch a Crisis Core movie, because it goes into it does some retconning. So there are characters in Crisis Core that aren't in this. It's not on Vita now. So, for example, Angeal and Genesis are not in this, and it'll be interesting to see if they're included in the remake. But Sephiroth's in Crisis Core, and it's basically the story of Zack. You don't have to believe it if you don't want it. I'm telling you the truth. But I'm glad I got to show that scene. It's an optional thing. And after we get the submarine from June on, there's another optional scene that we need to see. If we get chance, if we get time. So, Tiny, any more questions about Zack? What else do you want to know about? His parents are that couple in Gungaga that said he went missing ages ago and we don't know what happened to him. So basically Shinra never told his parents that he died. Yes, we're going to get a submarine. Well, I don't do this for maintaining viewership. I'd like people to stick around if that's what they're interested in. But I said I'd play these games so we can have a natter and a chat and a crack. Let's have some fun. So yeah, the submarine, that's the dock for it. I mean, people don't even know what the Vita is, to be fair. hear it's a very good system, but I don't know that. We can keep that as is, I think. Righty, I think we just need to go to the lift. Could be wrong, who knows. Yeah, we'll bribe you the 10 gil, considering I've got 400,000, I'm sure it's enough. I don't know, Ollie, I've got a switch and that's alright. I think somebody's feathers are currently red. Very, very red. Ooh, should I have gone this way? No, don't want to go that way. I know. Well, fingers crossed, chat, that I do actually go to the right place at the right time. We do actually have to come this way. Oh yes. Oh look, what's missing? Yeah, I think we're here at the right time anyway. Because the worst thing is go to the right place at the wrong time and miss something. I know where we're going. Let's do it to it. Hey, I've got all the advice. Well, what happens, mate? She doesn't like either of you. We're at least for doing some 4-figure damage now. So stuff I have to decide is whether or not I want to do all of the extra weapons and stuff, not just the actual physical weapons, but do Ruby and Emerald as well. So I don't know if I will. We'll see how we go. Mostly, that was me yesterday. And that depends on whether or not it's actually something you guys want to see, or whether you just want to, whether you just want to see me play through the story and then start something new. Right, who wants 301? I know somebody will have already typed it by the time you guys actually hear this, but who wants 301? Ollie, I never whispered that. I'd actually like to experience it. Let's see if it's as good as Tony says that it is. Can't really diss it that much until I give it a whirl. What a mate. You take that 301. Well, as I say, we will see, won't we? We will have to see if the beat is any good. But yeah, apparently Crisis Core isn't available for it. It's just a PSP game, unless you not break the Vita, but you break into it. Righty, we've been going an hour already. So as I said before, I do aim to stream just until 7:30 our time, or my time, or BST. Let's take the other lift. And Shell should be streaming FF10 from then, so we'll try and raid her. And then I believe that Tiny's streaming later. You can do some advertising if you want to. Oh no, okay, chat. I believe we're about to do one of the hardest bosses in this game very soon. At some point, if I want to do Emerald Weapon, I need to come back here. There you go. So 9:30 BST. Time to be streaming Arise for Flamingo and Chill, and I'll probably be there, depending on how much sass she gives me. If there's no sass, then I probably won't be there. If there's sass, then I will. So it's all on Andy this stream then, this evening. Yeah, so we have a boss battle coming up, Carry Armor, that's notoriously difficult or a pain in the arse because you can take members of your party away from you. So, we'll see. As always for this game, we'll see how it goes. And we'll try and take him down to size. But if we could do Demon Wall okay, and the Materia Keeper okay, then I'm sure Carry Armor will be fine. It'll be fine. That's the sub that we're either going to go after or Nick, one of the two. To steal a word, yes, shenanigans are about to happen. That's why there is a save point here, which we'll use a tent on. Righty. Let's do it to it. Or have a random battle straight away. Thanks, game. Thanks very much. Again, I could just use my MP, but nah, we'll do normal attacks. We'll save that for the boss. I should actually check who. There's me, stupid. 5 PM. So Tifa has ultimate, that's fine, just as long as I know. We will be spamming that. Yes, I am tired. This takes us back to the areas looking at the beginning of the game. We might as well. We are getting this huge material, I think you'll find. The question, Tiny, is are we going to be doing Buzzborn at some point? No, we can't go down there. Well, I don't know, that's up to you, isn't it? It's your shindig. So I probably should actually say all the other games I'm playing. Obviously still be doing this on stream, but I'm currently going through Dragon Ball Z Kakarot and Neo Automata and Neo. Oh, we lost the Victory Fanfare all at the same time. Oh, we have another limit break for Yuffie. Oh, not drunk near. Not a chance. And I did want to plat. Well, I certainly wanted to plat DBZK and Nier Automata before FF7 Remake came out. It's probably not going to happen. But I am enjoying all three of those games. A crane game. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to doing Drunk Bloodborne again, especially as I bought a bottle of tequila especially. Well, good luck, Tiny, and give Clara her best. Make sure she's okay too. We're going to do this difficult boss fight. No, don't behave yourself. That's less fun. No drunk Nier. Drunk Bloodborne is fine. I ain't loading Reno, you moron. I need to put shut up. Yeah, well, you bloody do 5 shots in 5 minutes this time then. Let's do this. Let's do this. So yeah, with both of those arms carry on that can pick one of the characters up. Let's do this. Let's start with Ultimate. Let's do how we're all going. Well, see, this is why it's hard. I should have... I don't even have time to set up my buffs yet. So we need to do haste for Yuffie as well. Yeah. Ah, nice. And this is the reason I have Yuffie in my party. Originally I had her in just because she's Dion's favourite and it would make you feel good, but actually that limit break is a necessity. Did I cast as unit before, or did I actually do region? Was I being stupid? I'll try it again just in case. Because we need to do haste anyway. Yeah, I was just being stupid. Beg your pardon. So he's grabbed Yuffie and Cloud. Lovely. Lovely. Thank you very much. Well, at least Tifa's got HP on the go. Of course, now her barrier's going down and everybody else's isn't. Well, at least this is why you cast region on your party. Again, did look at how much... oh, there we go. We've got the arms done. And the party's back. There we go. Right, let's do a good thing and let's just spam physical attacks now. That's all we need to do, really. And I say with regen going, it should mean any damage that's done by carry armor should be healed automatically. Don't really need barriers now. But as you can see, I have war. There we go. Piece of piss. Once you get through that initial stage, not so bad. Powers in the chat. God's hand, which I believe is a weapon for Tifa. Ooh. Hold knees. There we go. Stretch those out. The submarine's got in the way. Let's just grab these. Actually, it's a new weapon. Let's have a look, see. No, we don't want that. It's got fewer materia slots, so we'll leave that for now. So I've said what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the evening, which is basically just watching the streams. What's everybody else up to? Yes, you did hear both of my knees pop. I have old knees. And you have to pick up the Leviathan scales now, otherwise you won't get them. And basically what that means is there's a chest up in Wutai, inside a cave, that you need those scales to get access to. So we had to get that now, otherwise we weren't going to get it at all. Yeah, I'll leave both my knees popped. That's what happens when you get old and fat. You put more strain upon your joints. Yeah, I'll take it over the ship. Oh, I see what you did there, Ollie. Yeah, Andy, that's fine. I mean, I normally stream later and you can't come along at all. So, me streaming earlier today is just a bonus. And as I say, everybody's always welcome to come on in. Even lurkers are welcome. We are going to take it. We are. So yes, you guys need to let me know what you want to see from the channel in future. And how you want it to be laid out. Because at the end of the day, I'll play the games either way. I'm quite happy to work around what people want to see. One hit kills. Leveling up is definitely a good idea. Right, another fight. It is terrible. We're gonna kill you. And that's what you're worried about. You want to do your dance. Do the dance. I tell you what, we'll be good. We'll take them prisoner. Always gone all claustrophobic. So yeah, there's a submarine mini game which we need to do. This music's quite cool too. What are the controls? Speed up, fire, speed down. So triangle and square, that's all we need. Okay, we'll see how this goes. So we have to sink the other sub within 10 minutes. What could go wrong here, apart from these graphics being horrendous? So speed up was triangle. Triangle. Let's go down. No. Oh, I see. So you have to hold. Okay, fine. That's fine. Should have. Stop giving me warnings, man. God, these controls are horrendous. You'll just carry on firing at him. Did I just go through whatever that was? Oh, okay. Oh, well, that was easy. Is that it? Oh, there you go. I didn't want to jinx it, but I've never had a problem with a submarine battle. I know there are people online that said, oh, it's difficult, but I didn't want to say that and then actually get extreme pressure and fuck it up. Oh, there you go. We have the submarine now. There we go. So we have the sub. And we need the sub for a special scene. Which I'm going to try and do right now as I'm thinking about it. It might take us a minute or so to get there and then to get back, but we're going to cross the ocean. And you can see I had to put Vincent in the party because this is all Vincent centric. Now what I don't know is, do I have to go south or north? Actually, I need to submerge, that's what I need to do. Right, so what we need to find is a kind of cave through here. And we also need to make sure that we don't run into Emerald Weapon by mistake, because that will definitely be game over. Unless I cheat. I mean, we're going to have to go underwater at some point. Oh, there it was in the background. When we do the keys to the ancients, we need to come underwater, which I'll actually have a look to see if I can grab it while we're here. So yeah, there's part of the continent that like Costa del Sol and Cosmo Canyon are on that you can't get to unless you have a gold chocobo or the sub. And as we now have the sub, that's where we're going to go. We're going to go and get some stuff that's looked at in Dirge Cerberus. Okay, so that's the crashed Galnica. That's a. Actually, we'll go there just to begin with, just to say that we've been. So this plane has Yuffie's either her ultimate limit break or her ultimate weapon, one of the two, I can't remember. They're not linked. It's fine, apart from the added cut material, which we'll look at some point in the future. More Turks. We've literally just bumped into each other. It's not our last meeting. We will see each other again. I tell you what, as we have no Yuffie to heal this, we'll just let Vincent do his stuff, and hopefully he won't screw this up. So Vincent's limit break is a pain because now we have absolutely no control over what he does. Ooh, we also have no ribbon on Cloud. That's also not good. That's very not good. Okay, this is going to be harder. Crazy. I think what it's going to be. Much harder, actually. This is going to go very badly. With that confused, that's going to go very badly indeed. Fine. This could be game over. This is actually going to be game over because I forgot to put a ribbon back on. No way. Well, there you go. That's the first F during this playthrough. This is why you have a ribbon equipped. Well, it's a good thing that we just saved, isn't it? Yeah. It had been unequipped during the coma. If it had just kept it on him, it would have been fine. It would have been fine. But you know what? Screw it. We'll pick up Heaven's Cloud. We'll do this later. Don't actually need to come this way. Righty. Anyway, that never happened. I didn't see that. There are no Fs here. Just wish the submarine would be a bit quicker. But I didn't want to need it to. Although I suppose if we go too fast, we'll run straight into Emerald. And that's definitely something that we don't want to happen. So yeah, what I was saying about Vincent's limit break is once he transforms, once he changes, you have absolutely no control over what he does. Yeah, we're going to go this way. Which is fine, like he'll do more damage. But if you've got any type of material on him, that's it, it's gone. Well, it's not gone, but you have no access to it anymore. So if Naomi's still here, does she know what's coming up? And actually, does anybody else know what's coming up? Righty. Yes, this is where we needed to be. Ah. I've just been stupid. There we go. So you have to make sure that you have Vincent in the party because this part of the story is all very Vincent-centric. It goes into a bit of his past. But it's also really cool. And I hope they leave this kind of stuff in the remake when they get to it. It's Lucrezia. Yeah, we have to come back in disc 3. Again, this stuff, the sack stuff is explained in Crisis Core. This stuff is explained in Dirge of Cerberus, which again, you don't have to play, but I highly recommend watching the movie version on YouTube. This is Vincent and Lucrezia in the past, when Vincent was a member of the Turks. She wasn't happy. She wasn't happy at all. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, Genova is not Sephiroth's mother. He has no clue that actually Lucrezia is his mum. Now, Vincent's just been shot by this dick. And this guy, he is the most evil character in this game, as I've said since the beginning. Again, it's all in the Shinra Mansion. It's all where it's taking place. So, of course, you have all the stuff that was going on with Zack and Cloud, and now all this stuff with Vincent as well. So basically, Vincent and Lucrezia are in love with each other, but he couldn't stop her being with Professor Hojo and having his child. And basically, before Sephiroth was born, they ran experiments with the Maker. Vincent thought that Lucrezia had died. Of course, Sephiroth has no idea about this, which is why I could say he's kind of misguided all the stuff that happens in the Shinra Mansion to make him go nuts. It could have been avoided. It's quite tragic, really. I don't know, Chaos. He's not a playable character in the remake at all. I don't know if they're going to include him at the beginning of Part 2. Don't know. So Lucrezia's going to ask Vincent now, is he still alive? Nope, you stay back, Clyde. This is Vincent's gig. And we'll pick that back up in disc 3. Actually, we don't need Vincent anymore. So yeah, that whole storyline with Vincent is really interesting. I think not necessarily for Vincent, but for Sephiroth, it fleshes him out so much more, and it really changes how you can perceive him as a character. He's okay until he goes into the Shinra Mansion and reads all of Professor Gast and Hojo, or Professor Gast's notes anyway, and it just sends him completely crackers. But a lot of what Sephiroth knows, or what he thinks he knows, is actually a lie. Even though he was infused with Genova cells, it doesn't make Genova his mum. He does have a mum and a dad. Would I like it to introduce him later in the game? I certainly want him to be a playable character. I don't see a reason why he can't be in the party at the very beginning of Part 2. Because I honestly don't want to see too many structural changes to like the main core parts of the remake. Where are we supposed to go? We have huge materia. Actually, we're going back into Junon. I can't remember. I actually can't remember. I know where the fourth huge materia is. Okay. Maybe it's Highwind. We'll have a nosy round Junon again. Like, preferably, if it was up to me, I'd have Red 13 at the very end of this remake. Depending on where it ends. They said it was, just Midgar, so I assume that the escape from the Shinra building is the last part of the remake that we'll see. And Red 13's a very, very briefly playable character at that point. So if it was me, I'd have him in there. Now, if it's just that they're trying to work out character models and how he looks like and blah, that's okay. That's fine. But I still want him to be playable at the beginning of remake part 2. That's me. Okay, so we did have to go here. If I do I probably won't do the Checo breeding as part of a stream because it's so RNG, it's temperamental. It won't be entertaining reloading every time just to try and get the right result from the breeding. It'll take too long. I might do it off stream, but I don't know. We can go after it. We're going back to Rocket Town, which is one of my favourite areas in the game. I think I said this on stream before, I kind of think once you get through Nibelheim, the first time you get there, once you get through it, you're kind of getting into where the story really picks up. Now, so you have all Rocket Town, Wutai, Temple of the Ancients after that. Of course, we're not going to get it in the remake. I'm surprised actually that people haven't been so up in arms about asking Square when Part 2 is coming. Nobody's really mentioned it at all yet. I'm sure they will. Righty. We have half an hour to go. And we've done 2 extra scenes, which is cool. Now we're going to space. Ooh. It's strange.
Have I missed a phone call from your mum?
Nope, no you haven't. I know, okay, so I'm just undecided about doing it. I just don't know. Oh, we could do Sid in the party, really. Just for funsies. Hey, no problem, Andy. You too, fella. I might see you later during Flamingo and Chill, hey? Yes. Yes. Right, let's do this to this. We'll go to Sid's house first. Okay. Maybe not then. Let's try and go. Let's go to the rocket. Maybe they're up there. Maybe Rufus is there. Yep. Sid's going to be pissed off when he finds out that they want to use his rocket. Not that he's not pissed off 24/7, but you know what I mean. Terrorist. I mean, it's just point of view in it, but I get what they mean. Ooh. Just stretch the back. Those MPs were nothing. So when I said they were cannon fodder, I wasn't fibbing. Right, let's get these guys, let's do it. Whoop. The thing that we'll need to work out, that'll be the big thing, is with the huge materia, getting a combination in the spaceship. That'll be the thing. If I can, because I can't remember it. Is it the same one every time? I'll try it anyway. So I think a pint of tea. Well, thank you for popping on in, Chaos, and thank you very much for the follow. So just so you know, I generally stream FF7 on a Wednesday, and normally it's a bit later. It's normally at 7:30. And I used to do Tuesday streams as well, but they're having to take a back seat for the moment just because of internet connection. So I'm looking at doing a daily stream in the afternoon, BST time. And also doing a Wednesday night stream as well. So if you have the time, you're always welcome to pop on in, say hello, get involved with the chat, and enjoy the rest of your night, mate. Well, they did not give Rude any protection at all. Oh, stop it with the dinner, stop it with the food chat. I want it. We've got food coming up soon, but I want it now. You do you, mate. Absolutely fine to say. Anybody's welcome to pop on in. I do this for fun. I'm not a career streamer or anything like that. It's just so that we can play a game, give each other grief, have some fun. That's the idea anyway. Yeah, he should have been. He's outside. We just stabbed him repeatedly. Oh, get over yourself. If Rude can't stop us, you can't, mate. So yeah, for I mean, it's still here. It's in the chat. As I say, at past, I aim to send us all to see lovely Shell because she's streaming more Final Fantasy X, and I love that game as well. And if you guys haven't seen it before, it just gives you a chance to A, see that brilliant game, and also get to spend some time with Shell. Yeah, we're back. See, we don't have to attack these guys because they all know Sid. We're going to load up material bomb in this and blow up Meteor. Sid is taking none of Cloud shit. Just shrug his shoulders. Guess who's down there doing the repairs? And again, this will tie up Sid's backstory. I would agree with your order. 7 is my favourite, then 10, then 12. I've got them all written down, been through my order before, but I played all the mainline FFs. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go and blow up. We'll try and blow up Meteor. 8 and 15 are kind of in the middle for me. But I think I've got 7, 10, 12, 9 as my top 4. And then give us a rat's ass. We are going to go into space. You are going to do it, Sid. You're going to realise your dream. There you go, my knees again. There we go. This is his rocket. Cloud, you are not in charge. They're taking off wherever they want to or not. That fat bastard isn't dead. Lift off, here we go. Three, 2, 1, go. So going into space isn't as big as a part of this game as it is in 8, for example. But you still have to do it. Let's go. Space. Tactics is one of the games I haven't played. But I hear it's very, very good. I've played 1 to 6. I have them for PS1 and I have them on iOS. 7 and 10, 10.2. 13.3 Lightning Returns is one of the few that I haven't actually played. But I've played Dirge of Cerberus. I haven't played Crisis Core actually either. But I played 4, The After Years. I played 13.2, 10.2. Played 14. Haven't played 11, but I played 15. Done Type 0, World of Final Fantasy. I like that how Yuffie's calling Sid old man. He's not that old. He's not that bad. They're on a crash course to Meteor. They have escape pods, you moron. Uh, 10.2, 13.2 is excellent. That's an excellent game. 11 never tried it. 14's fun as well. Well, they're different. They're different types of games. Right, so we need to try and salvage some stuff. Yes, Naomi, space. Yeah, we could give Yuffie the huge materia. And the thing is, you have a timer. I think I can remember the code. I think I can. And Sid's achieved his dream. He's gone into space. I don't know if we can grab it yet or if it's later. We found a huge material. I think it's circle, square, XX, but we will see. Not randomly, but okay. And if it goes wrong, then it goes wrong. Oh, there we go. It's sad, really, isn't it, what you can remember? Oh, no. I would love to go back and play 13, 13.2 and Lightning Returns. But unfortunately they are not available on PS4 and I no longer have a PS3 to play them upon. That's why I'm really hoping for backwards compatibility with PS5 and that it includes PS3, or that Square put the trilogy back onto PS Now or something, because it used to be on there and then they removed it, which would have paid in the arse, but there you go. Yeah, I really want to plat 13 and 13.2 and play 13.3 as well at some point. And as they're now, they might be the only games that aren't available. Boom. Look what happened. Look what blew. jealous of Cloud, saying that he can't go with his friends. So yeah, the whole tank that Shara was trying to fix in the past, she said was rubbish, it was faulty. She was right, it did blow. Perhaps he won't give Shara such a hard time now. You're so melodramatic, aren't you, Sid? You're not going to die, you'll be fine. She's going to help you out. She's going to turn into the Incredible Hulk and lift that piece of metal off you. Sorry, I just realised I'm tapping right next to the mic. Beg your pardon. So you didn't want to start doing 13-2 again then? Let's go. Nice glasses, Sharon. That's alright, we don't. So maybe, let's see, Sid's now got respect for her work. So hopefully the dynamic will actually change for 2 because he was an arsehole before. I mean, they probably should have booby-trapped it, wild, but I suppose they just thought it was going to crash straight into Meteor. And they would kill 2 birds with 1 stone. They would kill the party and also break up Meteor. But yeah, that's done Sid's kind of backstory, side quest, plotline. He's now been to space. So we've almost finished Vincent's, done Sid's, done Barrett's really at Coral, done Red 13's more or less with Cosmic Canyon. I do need to go back to Wutai and do the Pagoda of the 5 Mighty Gods for Yuffie, but only when she's a bit stronger. Hey, Bugenhagen, this is also cool. So everything we've seen in this game is going to look so much better in the remade versions. So, Meteor not broken up. They weren't able to break it. Oh no, put nothing past the Shinra. What we'll never know is if the huge materia was in the rocket, would it have blown it up? Would Shinra have actually succeeded? We don't know because we nicked it all, which is kind of us. So actually, are we the bad guys? Briefly. Maybe. I mean, we didn't help Cloud, come on. Give them their due. Don't worry, think. So, what we're going to do next, we're going to go back to Rocket Town very, very briefly, and then we're going to start the next part of the story. So, we had all that food chat earlier, and I can smell lovely smells emanating from the rest of this house. So I definitely won't go too late. But I think we got a good amount of work done today. We even had an F in there at one point. Accidental F, because the game took the fucking ribbon off of Cloud, which I didn't ask it to, but there you go. course I'm right. So this is where Sid becomes a boss. And he's looking after. See, he is deep. He does have more levels than you'd think. That someone is us. Easy. Don't know. Oops. Basically, stop Sephiroth, and we win. So this is where Red 13 comes up with a good idea. So basically this is just a game telling us we need to go and see Boo Town, and again we need to go back to Cosmo Canyon. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to stop off at Rocket Town first, and then we're going to go off to Cosmo Canyon. So we're just going to come out of here. We're going to go and speak to the old guy. It is gone. No more rocket in Rocket Town. It's just town. Wait, you were there. You got to see it launch. What are you complaining for? There we go. That's what we wanted. Who's it for? Ooh. It's for Sid, I think. Yeah, so we've got a triple growth weapon that's better, but only has 2 materia slots. We'll leave that for now. And truth be told, I want Tifa back in the party anyway. So once we get onto the little map, before I load up here, we will switch out. I wanted Sid in the party for Rocket Town because why the hell not? I'm sure it might force you at some point, but that's all done. Let's just switch it back over. Righty. We are going back to Cosmo Canyon. Now, of course, we can't actually land. Oh, can we land on these bits? I can never remember. I suppose we'll find out now, won't we? No. So I have to land north. If we get any random battles, they will be dispatched very, very quickly. We are way over leveled for this part of the game. So yeah, we got back to what, 10 minutes left. We'll certainly get this started. And basically we'll probably pick the next stream up with looking for the key to the ancients, which I know I mentioned earlier, but that's where we'll pick up at. And the music is so good. It is so good. I've heard an electric guitar mix version of this that's brilliant too. We don't want this. We want this. That's fine. So yeah, I hope you guys have had a relaxing 2 hours, or at least an enjoyable 2 hours. That is the idea. I'll do my shtick now, just so we have a chance, because I say at some point we're going to be raiding as soon as Shell goes live, and that could be now, it could be in 10 minutes from now, it could be 15 minutes from now, who knows. But so the plan is to carry on doing Wednesday night streams, and again I normally start a little bit later than what I've done today. The reason for that is I took a bit of a break because the house that I'm living in at the moment, the internet connection, is not fantastic, so I can only really stream retro games currently. So actually doing FF7 helps. So I took a bit of a break, and now that I've tested it, I came back. So yeah, at some point I'll put it on Twitter exactly what's going to happen when. But at the moment, it seems like what I'm going to be doing is playing FF7 still on a Wednesday night, and then when I finish, after this part, when I finish 7, I've got to replace it with something else. And while we have this Corona lockdown, I'm not going to be doing Tuesday streams at night time with Bastion and Rogue Legacy and with Transistor. Those are the games that are to come. I'm going to put that on hold for a little while I can't really stream them at the quality that I want to. And I'm going to try and do some sort of daily retro stream. I mentioned before about doing GTA, the PS2 trilogy, and that sounds like something that might be fun, so I'll start with GTA 3 and work from there. But as always, it's subject to change. That's kind of what I'm looking for at the moment. As I say, we don't know yet, but we'll see. Hello, Lawman. How are you feeling, matey? See, that's what I do. Obviously, if you have already followed, then you'll get a notification on your phone. If you have that kind of thing, it'll come up on your computers, that kind of thing, when I go live. So with the daily stream, I'll probably do it for a couple of hours. I'm thinking of doing it kind of early afternoon, just so that it's at a time that nobody else is really streaming at, more or less. And it just gives people some leeway time if they want to go before or afterwards, and they still can. But when I know, so will you. So if you don't already, you can follow me on here. Obviously, you know how to do that because you're already here. I have the same name on Twitter, which is @StevieHoudini, and you can also follow the PlayStation Access Fans Twitter page, which is @PSAccessFans. There's a link to the Discord that over 200 of us are part of on that Twitter bio. And my recommendation is to pop in and have a look. Naomi, do you mean which game for Lawman or which game for me? Or both? Iris is gone. Of course, she had the white materia. Cool. Why did she face Sephiroth running away? Because she was trying to summon Holy. So the next part of the game is trying to get Bugenhagen to the City of the Ancients. Cynical Sid. Cynical Sid. He's out of there. He's having none of this shit. They're all out of here. Let's go. Oh, so we're going to keep the huge materia upstairs. Which is good, because there's something contained in there that might be helpful. Not that we really need it, because I've been over leveling as it is, but there's a summon that we can grab from here. Yes, it is. Boom. Picked it first time. Neo Bahamut. Bahamut. And then we can get Bahamut 0. We'll have some of this. I say we don't necessarily need this summon materia, but I want it anyway. It's going to be stronger. Nah, go back down now. Don't care about the rest. I got what I came for. He's got a good nose, this Bugenhagen. See you later. Off you go with your levitating stuff. Lawman will get this reference, but when he does that, he kind of reminds me of Fortune Teller Baba. He's just got the kind of ball that he rocks up and down and he can float away. Let's go. Right. So we need to go. Oh, you can see Meteor there. I just hit a blank. What was I doing? Oh, key to the ancients. That's what I need. I need a key. So we need the submarine, and I went the wrong way. So we need to go back to Juno. So basically, I've got to the point where I wanted to. I'm going to save here. If we need to repeat any of this in the future, then that's cool. It won't be long, it'll be a few minutes. If I find the key, which I honestly can't actually recall where it is. I know it's in the cave, but I just can't remember exactly which part. If we find it, then fine, I'll save it again. But as I say, if I need to move us all along, then I can do. Right, anyway, let's do this. Let's try and find the key. So that's the underwater reactor. Again, the main thing is that we don't run into Emerald Weapon. Because I don't want to say we could beat him, especially with the time limit in effect. So now the important question is for Persona 5 Vital Tetris effect, what to get now? Well, okay, fine. The counter question to your question is, how much time do you have available? Because Persona 5 Royale is going to take some time. Oh, I think we found the right one. Yeah, there we go. That's the key to the ancients. That's what we wanted. That wasn't so bad, actually, was it? Persona 5 Royale is going to take time. It's a 100-hour plus game. Excuse me, I'm just going to have a drink. And if you're looking at playing the FF7 remake, are you going to have the time to finish Persona 5 Royale before it comes out, or do you not mind, do you not care? Tetris Effect is going to be a shorter game. Also, I assume it's going to be cheaper. I needed that very much. Anybody that's not streamed before and is thinking of doing it in the future, always have a drink for you, just in case. Cool. We've got the key to the ancients, so we're going to head back to Junon. I will pop out, we will save, and then we will raid the lovely shop. But again, as always, thanks very much to y'all for heading on in. I hope you're not asleep. This is not the flamingo and chill type of stream where you're all supposed to fall asleep. That's it. Hey, as always, you do you know. If you don't mind playing both at the same time, go ahead and get Persona 5. It's one of those games. I've played the original 3 times and got to the same point every one of those times. But it is a good game. It's just other things happen along the way that kind of distract you. So yeah, let's just save. And we can then go from one room that has FF7, which is this one, to another room that has FF10 in. But we shall see, hey. We'll see if I can work this out and get it going. Latest to you, Chaos. Thank you very much for popping on in to see me. I appreciate it. And hopefully I will see you all very soon. Catch you down the line. But don't worry, I'll only close this stream once we're there. Let's go raiding. Raid. Raid.